Oh my, it's a rainy day out, and I have a few things I want to show you that we're working on right now. So let's take a look. First, I want to show you my curtains came in. Yay! So now I have curtains on both windows in the tavern, and I'm feeling really good about that. You know, we're here in my favorite room. If you didn't see the video a few days ago, go check it out because I gave a tour of the tavern and the front room. And I'm actually been sitting in the front room ever since I redid it. But I'm going to take you on a little trip in the rain because we have a very special event on Saturday. Every year we have our friends over, all our musician friends. We have them over for a barn party. So Saturday we're having a barn party for the musicians, where a whole bunch of musicians who, these are like top-notch musicians, okay? People that have been doing this their whole life. And amazing music. And we always meet in the barn because where better to meet and do music. And I'm thinking I should be doing this more often. Like, we should be doing this music once a month. But here I am at the barn, and we have not opened the barn up yet this year. So look, it's like late July and the barn has been closed up. I've been using it for storage. And it's kind of a disaster. So we're gonna go take a look before it gets cleaned. We came in here the other day, Tom and I, and see, there is a bat. There's still a bat in here. Every year, that dumb bat comes back, and he is such a pain. All right, let's look at my barn a minute, though. You can see the bat is, there's some bat stuff. So we've got to clean. Obviously, if we're going to have people in here, we have to clean the floors, we sweep them, we vacuum them, whatever we have to do, and clean all the chairs. And we come in here with bleach, and we just get it spick and span clean. This is what's going on in our barn right now. See all these chairs and tables? Now, these are the chairs and tables that don't fit in my house. Yeah. Can anyone say Anne has a tavern table problem? Yes, they can, because I do. All right, but it's dusty and dirty, and I have so many chairs. Last year, I think it was last year, I went out and I purchased a ton of chairs on Facebook Marketplace. Lots of ladderback chairs. I just put in ladderback chairs and I picked anything up that was remotely in the area. So they're all here. Okay, this is my plan. We've got to vacuum too. Like, there's all these spider webs. Like, these spiders, they're very, very, very busy. So we're going to clean. That's on Tom's list. And then we're going to set up. And the way we're going to set up, this is always what gets me all geeked up, is setting up, right? Because it's like decorating. But we're going to move this. We moved this over here for the last meet and greet. I don't know why. That's just where I wanted to put it. But that's going to go back over there in the corner where you see that round table. We're going to have the food all put on there. Maybe the round tables too. There might be a lot of food. And then we're going to put all the tables on that side of the barn. And then what we usually do is we put the musicians over on this side. For the meet and greet, we had the band up on the stage. But when we're having a music thing, we have as many, if not more, musicians than people listening. So we're going to put the musicians all here in a circle, and it'll probably be a big circle that'll take up this whole area. And then the food's going to be here, and that's going to be where the drinks are. I love my little bar area. I've got my little fridge and, things for my cups and everything else. I'm going to have to go out and do some shopping. I think I can get rid of this old tansy now and get this all ready. So, guys, here's a question I have for you. You can get involved with me in decorating. Now, I put up all these really great Native Americans in here. I love it because I love Native American culture, and this land was owned by the Native Americans. We live right along a river where they lived, so I like having them in here. But sometimes I feel like changing the barn up. And so I'm trying to decide if I'm going to get some other shower curtains and put them up there for the meet and greet. Now, let's talk about the meet and greet. I don't have a date yet. I usually do Columbus Day weekend. So as long as that works for my team, I will do that again. But I've been having trouble getting everybody, together this summer. It's just everyone leads very busy lives. So I am working on something. I also have some other ideas in mind for all of us, and I have tons of great stuff for sale. Because you know me, I'm always decluttering, always. And when I declutter, I don't want this stuff to just sit here. It's really perfectly good, wonderful, primitive objects that I have gathered. So I want to be able to pass them on to you guys. So that's what I'm going to do. All right. This room, we're leaving it now. We will come back again when it's all clean and set up, and I'll show it to you at the end of the week. And maybe even I'll catch a little bit of the music. The thing is that I can't really put the music up because we play covers, from all these bands. So it's not really music that you can put on YouTube. All right. It's still raining out a little bit. I really don't know how that bat gets in and out. I mean, it has to because it can't just feed on. There aren't enough bugs and mosquitoes in that barn to eat, I wouldn't imagine. We have all these nets over the doors so that if he comes out, he can't get back in again. But there are at least 7 bats out because I have, the other night I was taking a shower. We have an outdoor shower back here. And Tom and I use it from May through November. It's hot water and it's delightful. And we can use hot water in this shower for only $16 for that whole season. Whereas our electric bill is like out of this world. So I want to show you just this room. This is my yoga studio. We made this a few years ago. And then when COVID hit, we turned it into a bunk room. But I think it needs to go back to a yoga studio right now. It's a big fat mess. Look at all that stuff. But I show you this stuff to show you that I have some really great things to sell. And I'll probably sell a bunch of beds too. I might use some of these beds and put them over in the other room for seating. I haven't decided yet. But there's a lot going on in here. All right, we're going to come out here. And lock it back up. Want to see my outdoor shower? This is a very informal tour here, guys, but we have the best outdoor shower in the world. I mean, if you never saw where Cammie and I built this whole outside, we put this together. Tom put the pillars in. You can see this is the one we've been using for, I don't know, 9 years, 8 years now. It's a Camp Lux. It's already kind of rusted on the bottom, but that is the component that heats the water. You flip this switch and the shower head comes on. I love this thing. In fact, as I'm standing out here right now, I'm like, I think I want to take a shower. It's raining a little bit. It's kind of fun to take a shower in the rain. It's just fun to take a shower out here. Like a friend of mine said to me once, she said, you feel like you're getting away with something. And you kind of do, because you feel like you're like naked outside, you know, which is against the law pretty much. Unless, of course, you're in a backyard. But it's, and it reminds me of my friend Judy. Judy, are you watching this? Judy was like, well, don't your neighbors see you like outside naked? I'm like, no, because no one can see in there. That is very, very private. And then I put on a robe, and I live in a very, oh, Cammie just came home from work. I live in a very private yard. I mean, this is an oasis of, I love it. I just love it. I love to be able to live as close to nature as possible, but still have a good bed to sleep in, be warm in the winter. Oh, it's just perfect. Ooh, look at my lilies. Oh, wow. Aren't they beautiful? I just think flowers look so pretty when they have the raindrops on them. Oh, this is just so beautiful. This garden, ooh, let's look at these two. Wow, look at this one. So pretty. And my butterfly bush. You can see things are starting to go to seed, but this one, so pretty. Wow. I mean, ugh, I love this. I love it here. This is, with every year that I live here, I become more and more attached to it, and it becomes more and more as important to me, almost as breath. That's how beautiful this place is. I even have, seems like at the end of July, all the purple flowers come out. I've got a couple purple bee balm there, which is interesting because that's the only purple bee balm I have. We still have not gone through here and opened these windows. And I did do a video where I showed you guys a little bit about this room. Oh, and you can see my hydrangeas are coming up on my bushes now. Oh, and the garden. Oh, guys, it's so pretty with this little bit of rain. It's so pretty. And I've been meaning to show you how to make one of them, and we are. And there's my daughter, dearie. Hi, honey. Welcome home. So I'm going to show you what's going on in here. Here's my she shed. I love this room, and I got this room ready for this summer so that I could learn how to weave. That's been on my list. But most of the, there's a nice breeze in here. Do you see that? With that door open? These windows are closed because of all the vines, the ivy. Oh no, look, the ivy's coming in. That means it's destroying the place. So I have to get Tom out here. This is like kind of a priority now. He has to see what's going on in here. But I have my 2 spinning wheels in here, one, and which I was planning on using. And I've got my loom in here. And then I thought, well, wouldn't it be fun to put my D-Loomis rug, you know, just kind of like a little play on words. I mean, and I like the way the rug looks in this room. So I have some paint. I have to continue to paint. The other day when I was going through my canvases that I had at home, I thought, I really love this canvas. I'd love to just have this out here in the summer. It would just make me feel like this is a fishing shed or something. And then I still have stuff I have to get rid of. I mean, I still have garbage in here. Like, why do I do this? I just have not been in here at all. But, and we have to get the electricity fixed. Well, Tom, it's not really broken. Tom just has to, it might even be him put the breaker box on. That might just be what it has to be. He turned off the breaker box and he has to put it back on. So I'm really looking forward to getting in this room and playing with it. I just love it. All right, so that's my she shed. That's some of the things I want to do. I'll just take you back into the house with me. This is just a little video about what it is like to live at our house. This is what we do. I putz. Today I'm going to read. I'm going to practice the piano and sing for a while because I'm finally, after my dad died 13 years ago, it just took the music out of me. The grief was so immense. And then when I started to recover from that grief, my sister died. And then that grief was so intense. And now we're at 8 or 9 years. It'll be 9 years, I guess, since my sister died. And it's time. It's time for me to do music again. It's time. So that's what I have planned today. I hope you guys have a good day too.